Hi everyone, today I'm joined by Ronnie Romero from the Intelligent Music Project. Hi Ronnie, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
How are you doing?
Fine. Actually, here in the Intelligent Music Studios, we are currently rehearsing, getting ready
Okay,
for Eurovision.
that's lovely. Thank you for letting me come into your rehearsal and talk to you a bit.
Pleasure.
Your song Intention was released early December last year, and we've had plenty of time to enjoy it since then. But what have you guys been up to since the release of the song while everybody else was waiting to pick their songs?
Well, the thing it was like actually the song it belongs to an album that we just recorded last year, which is gonna be the new album of the band. It's gonna be released at the beginning of the summer this year. So actually, actually, before of the official release, the song was already recorded and taking part of the album. So when we were applying for the Eurovision contest in Bulgaria, the song was ready, and the television they came here to the studio. They were listening a couple of the songs of the album, and then they picked up this. They say, "Okay, I think this is going to be the song," and then we were ready to release it. So
Yeah.
it was really easy.
And now you're just rehearsing and rehearsing, waiting to go to Eurovision?
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, and also because we have next week we start a little tour around Europe, uh, um, playing our set and plus the Eurovision song. So um, yeah, next week we're gonna be in Amsterdam, then Brussels, then Thessaloniki in Greece, and Paris. So
Wow.
yeah, so we have some shows to get even more prepared, to perform the song.
Yeah, exciting times ahead then.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about your band because it's more a project really than a band. There's a revolving door policy when it comes to collaborations, and we have to mention names like Toto, Black Sabbath, Stevie Wonder, and so on and so on. What is it like to work in a project like this, both practically when it comes to meeting up and also creatively?
Well, actually, everything starts as a project. When I joined the band, it was almost 4 years ago. I was invited by Dr. Milan Bravesky, who is the producer, the owner, the songwriter, and everything in the band. I was invited to sing a song, one song, in an album. He was doing this for a long time. Actually, this was mid of 2019, and they were ready to release the fourth album of the band. And so they invited me to sing in a song with other singers, and then suddenly the chemistry of what we were doing, it was so good. Then we developed a kind of a more professional and even personal relationship together, and then everything ended up before the Eurovision thing uh, to feel more as a band than as a project.
Okay, yeah,
That much that even in the last album, I took part of the songwriting process. Uh,
it's
so,
wonderful.
so two of the songs are actually my songs, and which is cool because we were doing shows in Bulgaria. We were doing some shows in Europe, and this is actually the seventh album of the band,
Yeah.
the third album with me, and as I told you, we ended up as a band. So even when the name is Intelligent Music Project, it's
Yeah.
not a project anymore.
No, okay. You
So
came in and changed it all.
yeah, we will call it Intelligent Music Band, but I think it sounds cooler to say project
Yeah.
anyway.
It's a cool name for
Yeah.
sure. But what has it been like to work as a band now during 2 years of pandemic? Has it been hard creating music?
One of the things that I love the most to work with intelligent music is anything is like it's supposed to be.
Mm.
With even with the pandemic, I work with many other musicians around Europe and all over the world. Actually,
Yeah.
I have my own record deal with my record label. I work with several other bands and other musicians, even some legends from the rock side. Um, But with intelligent music, everything is different. On the during the pandemic, we were working together. We were writing songs. We were recording songs. We were even doing some shows. Even with all the restrictions, we were able to play some shows for the Bulgarian people.
Oh, that's great.
So we were moving forward, and we were trying to make the things happen anyway.
Mm.
Because we understood that this is a very important thing for intelligent music. We understood that musicians, we have a responsibility with the society, with the fans, to bring a little bright and happiness in all this turbulence and difficult times we're living nowadays. So it's not because of the pandemic, because of this situation with Russia and Ukraine, and sometimes the people, they just want to go to a show, to listen some music, and to have fun just for 2 hours. And we understood this responsibility, so we were doing a lot of things actually in the pandemic. As I told you, we were writing, we were recording, we were doing video clips, we were doing shows anyway.
Yeah.
So it was not that hard. And we were doing, I think we did great, because even the shows we did in the pandemic, the people went to the shows. And even because of the restrictions, we were offering during the shows to have a COVID test before to get in the venue for free.
That's good.
It was free entrance for the people with green pass. We had free entrance for students, free entrance for medical staffs. So we were trying to help the society a little bit.
Oh, that's really nice, because I know for myself, music was something that got me through those 2 years. So
Yeah.
what a lovely, what do you call it, like gift you gave to the people with your music.
It's not a gift, and we are only just, as I told you, we're trying to help the people to go through all the situations a little bit easy.
Yeah.
That's the responsibility of a musician, I guess. I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah. But I heard that you moved to Europe now because of, well, you're engaged to be married, and then with the project and everything, but you come from Chile. Did you hear about Eurovision Song Contest before moving to Europe?
Yeah, actually, Eurovision is a big issue in Latin America.
Oh, really?
Mostly in Chile, where I remember to hear about it. We have a big festival, music festival in Chile, which is called the Festival of Viña del Mar. And there is a lot of great artists and stars going there every year. So we are like a very well connected with all those big festivals around the world. And Eurovision is a big thing there, and so I heard a lot. Then I moved to Spain, and I was following the contest through the years, mostly with my now 8 years old kid, who is a big fan of Eurovision. So every year we were, the Eurovision night. It was like a special night with with chips and drinks and
traditions.
Saying who is gonna win, and I like this, and I like that, and like everybody does. And it was great. And so I was very related, and I knew about the festival since many years.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think that's what Eurovision is all about: traditions and building bridges and celebrating diversity. But how does it feel for you now, preparing for such a, I would say, happy and joyful event during the sad times in Europe?
I mean, it's as I told you before. I think we need to, musicians, we have this responsibility of to bring happiness and to bring a little hope even to the people. I know it's really hard for everybody. I was listening for the last 2 years during the pandemic, a lot of musicians blaming on the pandemic, like, oh, this is real the business, we're not doing shows and we're losing money. But there was people who was losing more than money. At least the musicians, we have other ways like royalties and recordings to have a life and to earn some money. But the most important thing is what's the meaning of why you are doing music. And the meaning is to make the people happy,
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
so because everybody, as you say before, I mean, you are having difficult times, and then suddenly, uh, what's this special moment when you are alone and you can put your headphones and listen to your favorite songs
Yeah.
for 5 minutes, for an hour, for even when you are driving, when you are in the bus, when you're in the train station waiting for the train back home, you know, and that's the real meaning of to make music. So I think we have a big opportunity now,
Mm.
uh, to bring a little happiness
Yeah.
to the people, at least, to be on the television watching some artists doing music and dancing a little bit, and having good times. And I think it's great. I think it's a great chance, and mostly with intelligent music, because with intelligent music, and this is one of the other things that it catch me really a lot when I joined the band. We have very, very, very meaningful lyrics, and a meaningful message to
Mm.
say. It's not just a rock song, like in a rock music, like we are having party and everything is cool and we're drinking and it's something else. And with intelligent music, we have this message of hope and happiness, and to tell the people that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And so I think it's cool. I think it's a cool chance. And even for me, like a Chilean-born guy who was living in Spain. Now I live in Romania, and I'm representing Bulgaria.
Yeah.
But he asked me, how is this happening? And I think this is the real spirit of the European Union,
Yeah.
right? Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter where you were born, but you have the chance to do to make your dreams come true and to do whatever you want to do in life. And this is the real thing. So,
Yeah. And your lyrics, like you said, you want to send a positive message across. And I think listening to your music in December versus listening to it now, I think the song has evolved, although it's the same with the situation in Europe. I felt a much stronger connection to it now than I
yeah.
did 3 months ago. And that's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, that's the meaning of to make music. It must be a universal message.
Yeah, definitely.
It shouldn't be something like a specific story that some people they don't get connected with. Uh, it must be something like everybody can turn in his own story, in his own experience,
Yeah,
because at the end, as I told you, music is a kind of a healer.
definitely.
So you can take it in different ways, but at the end, the song is helping people, which is, I think, is the most important thing, and the thing that make us more happy than anything else. Um,
Definitely.
so yeah, as you said, and the song intention is great for the time we're living nowadays, because it's about to move on, it's about to make this little step to move forward, and to tell the people that everything's going to be okay. We only need to have the intention to do it. We need to be brave. We need to move on all together as a society, which is very important as well, not just as a individual,
Yeah.
and not to think in others. We
Mm.
need to think like in a society, and we can do it. We can go through, and it's gonna be everything's gonna be okay. And that's the thing.
Oh, you're so motivational to listen to. I just want to keep listening to everything you're saying.
I'm gonna start to do these master classes.
Yeah, you should
I'm surprising myself.
start
But,
teaching music and just
yeah,
day one, just how to motivate everybody. Just go.
yeah, exactly.
But as you probably know, being a musician, metal and rock is really big here in Norway. And I actually heard that you were in Norway at Rocktober Festival in 2017. Is that correct?
I remembered I was there in Oslo playing with Uli John Roth.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I was doing, and I remember very well, because it was a tough trip to go there.
Oh, really?
A guy who was born in South America, very Mediterranean weather, and suddenly you find out that you are in the middle of nowhere, out of Oslo.
Yeah.
But actually the show, it was like in a farm.
Yeah.
So so we were there, and there was a kind of a building where it's supposed the stage is, but you see some cows around. But it was like oh, what I'm doing here. But then I like that environment. I like it. Actually, for example, in Romania, with my fiance, we live out of the city in the forest, and I like that kind of things. I love it. But thinking about that, we were trying to make a metal rock show. It was
Yeah.
not too much like the right place to do it. Uh, but at the end, it was great because it was a huge audience, and it was huge, and it was great. I don't remember the name of the event, but probably was this October something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Rocktober Festival, I think it
Yeah,
was.
I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
that's amazing. We just have to get you a cow in your forest now, and everything will be good.
But it was funny. It was funny. We were talking with the guys because we were getting in the van
Yeah,
to the venue, and we saw we were in the middle of nowhere in a farm,
yeah,
with this smell of
yeah.
nature. Right? With some cows.
Well, I have it outside, so I know what it's like.
But it was a cool experience anyway.
Oh, that's amazing. Stoyan
Yeah.
has already participated in Eurovision twice. Do you think that'll benefit the band in any way on your Eurovision journey?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he had this experience to be there twice.
Yeah.
But it's funny at the same time because when we asked to him, oh, tell us, some advices about,
Yeah.
to go there, because even for me, as a musician, I played big stages before. During the last 5 years, I played big stadiums and arenas. I play the O2 in London. I play the Olympijski Stadium in Moscow for 40,000 people. I played the Sweden Rock for 35,000 people. Um, I've been in these situations before, but Eurovision is a totally different thing, and
Mm.
more for a rock musician. It's totally different experience. So we asked him, tell us something about, and he was like, you just go there, have fun, play music, enjoy, and that's it. So I was like, okay. Thank you for the not advice, but anyway.
Just like a regular concert. Just go
Exactly.
there, have fun, and play, and go home
Standard.
again.
Yeah.
I think he forgot about this entire community around Eurovision. I
I
mean,
learned I learned about that
yeah,
the last 2 months. It's very intense, but I can understand because obviously there is a proud issue anyway, because the people is talking about their countries, and
yeah.
they want to win, and they want to be the first, and sometimes they're a little bit too much intense.
Okay.
Um, but I understand that, and it's funny in a way because I would do the same. For example, in soccer, I do the same in soccer. I have my soccer team, and all the time I'm blaming others, and my team is the best. And so I can understand that. I think it's great. It's great because it's a spirit of challenging. Like other people is trying to do their best
Yeah,
to be there, and it's a big opportunity for young musicians to be there. So I
definitely.
understand.
And
Yes.
not just young musicians, but I think a lot of countries might not have the big platforms to expose their music to a larger audience. We were talking to Mia from Croatia the other day, and this is an amazing opportunity for her to get her music out
It
there. So, I
is.
mean, everybody has a great chance to reach a huge fan base outside of their country. So
Yeah,
it's
it is.
amazing in that way.
It is amazing in that way, and I totally understand. But for me, it's a little bit different. I mean, I think that way of thinking is absolutely great. I would think the same. For me, the most important thing is we have the chance to have a great audience to spread our message,
Yeah.
and that's the most important thing. I'm not gonna say that we don't want to win. Obviously, we want to win. Everybody wants to win. I think
Come on, we know that.
it's part of at the end of this what we are doing this and what we are going there.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to, and everybody wants this little hope that oh, maybe we're gonna win. Maybe that's
Yeah.
cool. And if we win, I'm not gonna say no. I didn't want to win. Obviously, uh, but we need to be realistic, and it's a hard competition. It's a
Yeah.
really hard competition. The level is so great, and for example, if you compare with other countries where they have this singers that they're even dancing on a stage while they're singing. I cannot do that. I can barely dance at home. Um, so it's we need to be realistic. It is a hard competition, and obviously there is some chances, but we are more focused on to do great and to represent Bulgaria in the best way possible.
Mm.
And then the rest it depends in other people, not on us. So
Yeah.
it's the most important thing for us is just to spread this message that I was talking before.
Yeah. And when you go to Turin, there will be a huge stage, and we know that rock and pyrotechnics normally go very well hand in hand. But can you reveal anything about your stage performance in Turin?
Well, we are working on that. I think it's going to be great. I cannot tell too much because
You won't be dancing, I guess.
um, there will be a kind of um,
Oh,
I try to dance, but I wouldn't put all the money on that.
okay.
Uh, no, I think it's gonna be great because we need to bring the vibe of the rock music and of the band. I mean, the people who saw the band live already the last few years, um, everybody was saying the same thing, that we have a great and positive energy on the stage, and that's the truth. So we will try to bring this to the stage of Eurovision. There will be a lot of surprises for sure. It's not gonna be just the typical rock band singing on the stage trying to be cool. You
Yeah.
know, uh, there will be something else and something probably unexpected. But I'm not gonna say too much because now I have my director telling like.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
I won't ask anymore then, but we're looking
yeah,
forward to it anyway.
we musicians, we always say that you need to go there to watch and
Yeah.
figure it yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to let you go soon, Ronnie, but finally, do you have a message for all the Eurovision fans out there watching right now?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I'm gonna say thank you because we got a lot of support from all the Eurovision fans. I got a lot of support from the rock fans. I know there is a lot of people that they normally don't watch or they don't vote on the Eurovision, but now they are very interested, not only because of intelligent music, but because to watch the show. And I want to say to the people that at the end, as I told you before, we had the chance to show that we are a big community doing the right thing. We need to help each other. We need to be strong and to help each other in this turbulent times. So it's my message will be that about to enjoy. Music is above all, and we need peace and we need to be together. So just enjoy the show, enjoy the music, enjoy all the countries, enjoy all the artists. It's going to be a great festival. It's going to be a great vibe. And as I told you, we have the chance to show the people and to bring to the people a little happiness. So that's it.
Thank you so much for your kind and warm and passionate words, and also a lot of wisdom. I'm getting into music now. I mean, I'm gonna buy a guitar and start playing because of you. Like,
Oh yeah,
I want to spread
but do it
positivity.
after to vote for Bulgaria.
No, but Ronnie, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I cannot wait to see what you are keeping secret for your stage performance in May. And I
You will
hope
see.
yeah, I hope to see you in Turin. Best of
Thank
luck.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.